Hey, what is up guys? It is Lenny coming back at you guys with another video. This one's a little bit different than my usual videos. This one's a little bit more fitness adjacent than fitness content, but I wanted to really make this video. Christmas is quickly approaching and before we know it, it'll be here. And that's why I wanted to do a little review video for this pair of earbuds I got off Amazon. You know what? You could even consider it a little gift guide for the gym rat in your life. Actually, you know what? Mark that down. Gym rat gift guide. That's a good video idea. So these are the JLab Jbuds Air Pros, and I am absolutely in love with these earbuds. Some of you may remember a little while back when I did a Prime Days video, I got these earbuds and I said I really liked them and would probably end up doing a review video on them, and here we are. This is that review video. Ever since I got these for that Prime Day, these have become an everyday carry and leave the house with me just as often as everything else. I reach for these headphones before I reach for my wallet most of the times. I use these daily, whether it be working out, going for walks, or just doing work around the apartment. These are almost always in my ears, and if they're not in my ears, they're in my pocket. Lightweight, cheap, IP55 rated, and boosting in a whopping 36 hours, more on that later, of battery life. It's hard to go wrong with these earbuds. What's crazy to me is that I don't even reach for my skull candies anymore. I reach for these instead, and that's something I never thought I'd actually hear myself say. Coming in at around $80 Canadian on Amazon, but usually on sale for $50, it is hard to go wrong with the price of these headphones for what you get and the quality of what you get. First off, let's talk about the packaging and what you guys actually get when you order these. When you order these earbuds, you're gonna get the earbuds themselves, the charging case, as well as 2 sets of rings and 3 sets of tips to adjust the fit and how they feel in your ears. The sleek, simple design of these earbuds makes it look like they're almost not even in your ears, like you can't even see them. They're also super comfortable and hold super well. I mean, like, that's not falling out, that's a bad example, but I've also spent many hours in the gym with these on and had no discomfort and never had them fall out. I've also wore these the entire flight to and from Toronto in our recent Toronto travel vlog, and no discomfort, no loss of the earbuds at all during that entire trip. I'm in love with this little simple case. The sleek, simple design makes it super easy, super lightweight to carry around, slides into pockets of jackets, pants, book bags, whatever you need to carry these in, this will fit in there perfectly and take up no space. The case also having a built-in charger works great because you never have to really worry about keeping these headphones charged. Just simply reach on the bottom, fold out the USB cable, plug it into wherever, whether you gotta plug it into your car, your computer at work, or just a block at a buddy's house. It is super easy to charge these up, and as I said before, the batteries last really well in these, so you don't even have to worry about charging them. The case is also magnetic too, which helps with opening and closing, keeping them sealed, as well as keeping the earbuds actually in the case. The earbuds also have magnets in them, which allow them to connect to each other and helps you keep track of them more easily. So let's talk sound quality, shall we? The real reason everybody buys earbuds. Now, I'm no audio junkie, but I absolutely love the sound quality of these earbuds. The quality is crisp, clean, both music, podcasts, movies, whatever I'm listening to sounds great on these earbuds. They always offer a great listening experience and offer 2 audio experiences and 3 EQ levels right out of the box. I find myself listening to the music mode the most. However, whenever I want to switch to a podcast or movie, I could always simply switch over to movie mode just by holding my finger over the left earbud. Tapping the left earbud 3 times allows you to switch between the 3 EQ settings. So triple tap to switch from balanced to bass boost, triple tap again to switch from bass boost to JLab signature, and triple tap again to switch from JLab signature over to balanced. I find myself using JLab signature the most. However, you can customize these in the app if you feel the need to change them. Triple tapping the right earbud activates Be Aware mode. So that is this headphone's built-in awareness mode. I use this a lot in the gym on heavier days. It's nice when you're going for a heavy set to be able to have that awareness mode on so that you can hear the people, especially for me, powerlifting. I can hear the people in the room cheering me on as I complete the lift. This is also great if I'm listening to music around the apartment. I like to have Be Aware mode on, then I can tell if my roommate's up, if he's talking to me, if something's happening. It's nice to just have that bit of audio feedback in my ear. Mic test. So let's quickly switch over to my phone and we'll get into the mic test. All right, so this is an audio test now of the mic on the headphones, just to prove it. I'll get up and I'll come over here to the other side of my room. You guys can still hear me fine. This is the This is just what the quality sounds like. Okay, now to get into battery. According to Amazon, each of these earbuds lasts 9 hours, with the case lasting as much as 27 hours, offering up to 36 hours. I can't verify this as I have never actually timed and ran these headphones into the ground, but what I can say is I find myself charging these maybe once every 2 weeks, if that. And I honestly don't even pay attention to charging them because of the USB port in the bottom of these. It makes charging so simple. I don't even think about charging them when they're dead half the time. Sometimes I'll just be at work and I'll be leaving in 10 minutes. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll throw my headphones on real quick just to give them a little top up. But I can't say I've ever actually ran these till dead. Just as all earbuds nowadays, the JLab Jbuds Pros have an app. So let's quickly switch over to that app and go over what features it has. From the app, you can modify all your touch controls, change your equalizer settings, enable and disable Be Aware, and also enable the auto pause sensors, which actually leads us perfectly into my cons of these earbuds. Now, while I have heavily praised these earbuds, they're not without their cons. They have some issues. Just as I mentioned just then, the auto pause play feature. This is similar to anybody who has AirPods know the feature of taking them out, pauses the music, put them in, plays the music. That doesn't work great on these. I have found that it pauses when it shouldn't pause, it unpauses sometimes. I have found I haven't moved and they'll just pause. I'll take them out of my ears and they'll still be playing. There was times I've bent down for deadlifts and they've turned off. So I don't enjoy the feature. I don't think it works super well. So I disabled it, and disabling it was simply as simple as clicking a switch in the app, which made it not much of a con, but one nonetheless. The other gripe I had is connection. Now, while connecting these earbuds is great and they hold a stable connection, it's fine. I have found that if I ever lay my phone down and walk to the other side of my apartment, or lay one earbud on the dining room table and walk to the other side of my apartment, I do find that the audio gets choppy and cuts around and skips, which you would think is just the distance from the phone or the earbud. But when all three devices, both the earbuds and the phone, are within proximity of each other again, this choppiness still persists the whole time. Now, again, the simple remedy for that is to open up the case, drop the two earbuds in, close the case, give it a couple seconds to restart the earbuds. But again, it is a little bit of a pain having to do that when all I've done is walk to the other side of my apartment. And the final con isn't one for me specifically, but it does affect a lot of people out there. These are a rubber tip earbud, or a silicone tip earbud. I'm not sure if they're rubber or silicone, not that it matters. If you are someone like my girlfriend who struggles with these kind of headphones, struggles with finding the right tips to make them fit in your ears, and just struggles with them holding in your ears, that is obviously something to consider when buying these. That is the only option they have for these. So if that doesn't work for you, maybe don't buy these. Overall, I gotta say, I love these earbuds, and I don't go a day without touching them or using them. They bounce between my work bag, my pocket, my gym bag. They go everywhere I go. And if anything were to happen to these, I'd quickly replace them, which is great because replacing them is easy when they're so cheap on Amazon. So yeah, that concludes this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown on these amazing little pair of earbuds that I've found and I've fallen quickly in love with. I think they're great for the gym. I think they're great for anybody who's active in your life, whether that be walking, whether that be training. Any form of that, I think these are a great consideration for a gift because, as I said, they're cheap, they fit comfortably, the audio quality is great, and I would not be without them. With all that being said, though, that is going to conclude this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, as I teased there in the beginning, I am going to work on a little holiday gift guide video. I think it would be a fun video to make, help out anyone who's stuck. We're going to start working on that over the next couple weeks. As always, the year's coming to an end. We are going to do a video recapping the first video I made. Not the first video I made this year, but my plans for 2025 video and where we are now. As well as, obviously, with Christmas coming up, we have the IBW Boxing Day blowout video is going to be coming around the corner. But that's all just some teasers as to what's coming down the line. I'm going to let you guys go for this one. If you guys enjoyed, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Share this video out to anyone you know who's in the market for a new pair of earbuds, and maybe they'll find these and fall just as much in love with them as I did. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.